Isn't it amazing how sometimes, even when things are right in front of us and we can see them clearly, our minds, our subconscious, we still choose to not believe what is clearly real. And this brings me to today's topic about as we believe. In honor of April's celebration of the week of Passover, and for some, the day of Easter. It's been over 2,000 years since Christ walked the earth, the Word made flesh, and many still doubt and believe not only did he exist then, but that he still lives now, sitting on the right hand of God, the Father Almighty. And despite having all the beauty around us in nature, all of the complexities of the human body and the human emotion and spirit, and of the greatest computer that's ever existed, our minds, many still don't believe that he really was who he said he was. And this can apply to so many things in our lives as well. Sometimes things are right in front of us, and due to fear or due to pressure from others, due to popular opinion, due to experiences that we've had that have shaped and formed our response to these things, we choose not to believe. Well, this has been happening for thousands and thousands of years, probably even longer than that, long before recorded history. I'm sure there were people who had things right in front of them and still chose not to believe them. That boulder, what's that? I don't believe that's a rock. No, I won't believe it. So let's get to Luke 22, verse 67 through verse 71, where Christ was approached by the elders and the chief priests of the council, who were mocking him and were attempting to hit him and throw rocks with him, all in denial of whom he was. And up until this time, signs and wonders had been done. He had been teaching in the synagogues and out of the synagogues for decades, as we know, since the age of 7. But many still chose to disregard what he said and not believe. And after decades of temporal proof that they could see, and prophecies being fulfilled, they still chose not to believe. So we come to this crucial point that happens before Passover, where they decide, the council, to address him. And it says, "Art thou the Christ? Tell us." And he said unto them, "If I tell you, you will not believe. And if I ask you, you will not answer me, nor let me go. Hereafter shall the Son of Man sit on the right hand of the power of God." And what did they say? Then said they all, "Art thou then the Son of God?" And he said unto them, "Ye say that I am." And they said, "What need we any further witness? For we ourselves have heard of this own mouth." It's like they were trying to find a way to trip him up in his words so that he could be convicted. And again, this happens to us in our own lives. And many times things appear to us or are spoken to us straight away, without deceit, without covering up, without beating around the bush, just straight away told to us. And even when those things are told us straightly and plainly, we choose not to believe. And in this case, he said, "If I tell you, you won't believe me. And if I ask you, you won't answer me, nor let me go. So I'm just going to go sit on the right hand of my Father in heaven." And this speaks volumes about the frailty of human nature. That even when things are so clear and so plain and have been shown to us numerous times, we may at times choose not to believe. So I think that in the instances of our lives, as well as in this instance, when Christ made the choice to fulfill the prophecy, that he says, "Ye say that I am." And I'm just going to go on, and I'm going to do what it is that I know that I'm required to do. And I've chosen to take up this cross and bear it and move forward and let you deal with this on your own. And that is how we need to deal with a lot of people in our own lives. Sometimes, no matter what you tell people, they'll choose not to believe the truth is in front of them. And you may have experienced in your own life times where you've been sincere and genuine about events and your feelings and your emotions, and even just trying to talk to someone about something that has been on your mind or on your heart. And no matter how genuine and sincere you may be, the people choose not to believe you. They choose to doubt and question you. They choose to convict you of wrong when you're just trying to be the best you can be, communicate, and honestly and genuinely relay your emotions or feelings. Well, in those instances, all you can do is bless them silently and move on, and follow the example of the greatest man who ever walked the earth, and just leave it to them to handle and solve on their own. Sometimes people will just not believe you, and sometimes when you ask them in attempting to create a conversation and a rapport, they won't answer you, nor will they release you to be whom you are and to accept the truth you're presenting to them. So go on and live your life and be you. Be who you are. Be who you were created to be. Live your life as you want to live, not as someone has deemed for you or planned for you or tells you whom they think you should be or whom you are. Live your life the way you want, so that you know that every day that you are here, you have done your best to be your best, to live your best, to be your happiest, to be your most joyful, regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of the people you may be surrounded by and you live with and you encounter, in whatever situation you may be. Just always remember, no matter what, some people will not believe you. And it's okay. The most important thing is what you believe, because as we believe, we receive. So believe, and believe in the best and what's the best for you. Thank you for joining me today. If this is being helpful for you, give me a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more updates on my Shields of Faith, Health, and Beauty videos, as well as more videos like this where we talk about things of faith and more. And coming up this month, I just want to give Sylvian14 a heads up. 2 of her requests will be covered, and I'm excited to share those with you. So have a great day, enjoy your weekend, and always, always be you.